So okay, there's been a bit of a delay, but anyway, we're back at it. So I've decided we're going to use these, haven't we? Number them 6 sides, put a hole in there. So that's what we're going to do now. But I pulled one out to test, but I need to get some more now. So we want these. Okay. Let's have a look above here. Yep, that's what we want. And they're in shelf. Hold on, that's shelf 1. This is shelf 2. It's between these 2 bars. We're in shelf 2. Okay. Let's go over here. Shelf 1. Shelf 2. Whoop! And there we are. Here they are, right in front of us. That's what we want. Fantastic. So we were going to use that, weren't we? Reduce it. So let's put that up by it. Yeah, that's the one. So that's in shelf 5. Look, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. They're down here somewhere. That's the trouble, too deep. Look, there they are. There's the little monsters. You've got to remember to put that jar back. We want these, don't we? What we'll do, we'll hang on to this jar. We'll remember to put that one back on the shelf where it belongs. And how many of these do we want? We want another 2, don't we? So 1, 2. Right, got 2 of them. Ordinarily, I'd give that another blast of WD whenever I open a jar, but anyway, we'll put that there now. Ooh. Back on shelf 5, and we'll use them. So you remember we made a handle for it, didn't we? That's a round surface. It's awful to get going on a round surface. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to grind a little flat there and then smack it with a centre punch, and that'll be at the beginning of my drill. And I can drill through that then and put a thread on it. So we're going to use this set. You know, I collect Whitworth and all the rest of it. I haven't got much in the way of metric. Anyway, this will do me fine. I knew I had dies, but I couldn't remember if I had taps underneath, and I have. And I've got my table there, so and I've got a gauge there, so we'll gauge the thread. We'll find out what it is, and then we'll find out what size hole we need for it. Live and at the scene. We've flattened it off, and we've smacked it with a centre punch. So now the drill won't go wandering off down the side. We've got it in the vise. We've checked first if we can reach it, and the stopper stops it from going down. But it's not a case that this can't reach, it's a case that this isn't up high enough. So all we have to do now is undo that, lift the whole thing up a smidge. Before we proceed, make sure it's going to fit fine, no problem. It's going to reach and drill through. It's got a good grip. I'm not going to put anything underneath this time because it's got a full length grip on it. So let's carry on. It's still throwing a shadow, but that should do. That might do. Let's have a look. Right, let's go steady. Nice and easy through here. Oh, it's going lovely. It's going to go beautiful. Give it a bit of drink. Hang on to this in case it snatches. Oh, it's drilling through really nice. You can feel it, and you see, you just keep a steady pressure and you feel it in your hand going down. And you see the handle going round. It's the breaking through that always causes me the trouble. to listen to it and feel for it breaking through. Let's clear that a bit for you. Give it a bit more drink. See how we get on. Just no rush, nice and steady, just as long as you can see it making progress. We're about to go through, I feel it. Something's moving. There we are, we're through. We're through. Lovely jubbly. So, making that little flat and putting a centre punch on it and starting with a smaller drill. Woohoo! We're pretty much going through the middle of it. Yeah, we're just approaching our final size now. So I've even put an end on the end, a level on the end of it. It's not the same as the one the other day. This one is a ID Smallwood Birmingham, this one. Yeah. What's this level? Got to play with this one and shine it up. So the bigger you go, the more it shows off how off center you become. So do we continue and make the hole bigger, put the thread in it? Makes this side quite a bit thinner, doesn't it? Or shall we just grind the thread off this down to the size and then plug it in that way? I'm thinking of that, keeping the strength of this. Grind this down until it fits in there, because by the time you've made a bigger hole and cut the thread in it, it's mighty close to this edge, isn't it? Yeah, mighty close. So that's what we'll do. We'll keep the strength, we'll reduce this one a bit. What I'm going to do, grind this down, make it fit in there, put a countersink on the back of this, so drill a little bit of a bigger hole here so the weld can sit on. So we'll stick this through, we'll weld it at the bottom, and then we'll grind it all off again. But because we've made a slightly bigger hole in the back here, it'll give the weld somewhere to go and to grip. I'll show you in a minute how we do that. So that was a bit of a cock up. Anyway, no matter. I've drilled a slightly bigger hole there, so it's got somewhere to grip when I weld it. I've ground the threads off the thing. This goes fairly well in now. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to crush it in the vise, let this come out a bit, and then cut it off, weld it, and then cut the welding off. And this little edge that we've got on the inside will be enough to hold it. That's the plan anyway. I'm hoping the vise will open this far. I think it does. If I remember rightly, it does. It's a pretty good vise. Let's squeeze that in. Ooh, we might not need it. Let's split the thing. Just check. Whenever you're doing it, do it and check it. Check it and do it. It's getting pretty tight now. It's coming close to the end. See, I could afford to really drill it there, but I'm going to give it one more bang. Let's see if we can get it to the end and see how we get on. That's it. Ooh. Is that going to go? Yeah. Actually, I'm going to try and ride it over the top. See if that'll do without bending or breaking it. No, that just bends it. I can feel like going the wrong way. Yeah, that'll be just fine. So we've got ourselves, you could bash it with a hammer and flush it out, but I'm going to weld it and then run it, grind it flat, and the weld will be sitting in there, around there, just enough to hold it, because it's pretty well stuffed in now. That's the plan anyway. So as promised, I'd do a little film of how we've done the lights here for weekend shedhead. Let me just, we've converted to bulbs. Hold on. Now watch that corner. Watch that corner. When we go towards the corner and it sees us, that puts that light on, which gives us light in that corner whenever we want to go, into the drawers and whatever. We've got one of these lights, LED things. The reason I changed to bulbs, well, they were so thick, so quick. We've got one here, I didn't realise. I wondered why it was a bit darker. I'll change this bulb now, but it's as simple as that. Now just untwist it, get a new bulb, put a bulb in, throw that in the bin, throw that in the bin, yeah, and then put a new bulb in. It's as simple and as quick as that. Because before I had these lights, I had strip lights, the two side-by-side strip lights. What a pain in the butt they were. There was always one going somewhere. I had 6 of them, I think it was. And you could never get the two to run together. There was always one out, or if it was the starter, and you had to carry loads of spares. So that's why I've got spare tubes. But I do like these. You just get a bulb, plug it in, away you go. Well, I think John was right, Scoutcrafter, because, and you see how when you go through the hole, the end of the drill gets driven away. It won't hold its hole, will it? So that's going to be a slot. Let's persevere, see if the next drill is a bit better. But yeah, the deeper you go, the more that tries to bend the drill around, and you can feel it when it's cutting through, and when you're coming back up. Yeah, the drill went straight through that, but yeah, you can see how it's meant to almost run through the middle. It's how much it's been bent, because it won't drill in, will it? Let's go a bit bigger and let's see what happens. I decided to drill this one by hand, and I think it's sort of correcting itself. I'm just holding it there. It's correcting itself slightly. Give it a drink. I'm going to break through in a minute. That's what's going to break the drill. See it? Oh, actually, blimey, I never thought it would do that. I never thought it would do that. Is that hot still? It's probably hot still, isn't it? Well, look at that. It sort of corrected it by just drilling the next one by hand. It must be a very good drill, or it must be very soft material, this. But anyway, we'll persevere with that. But we've got to go a bit bigger yet. Actually, no. Actually, that fits, look. It's a tight fit. It's a pretty tight fit, so we're at least going to have to enlarge the beginning of it. Do a bigger one, enlarge this front so we get a shot on it. But well, maybe go slightly bigger, maybe. Anyway, yeah, so drill the first one with the drill, the little one, and then do it by hand on the next one. But it's great here, but I don't think it's got enough leeway. It's not precise enough to fit proper. But anyway, that's the idea anyway. And it's kept that. But I don't think it's going to keep like that, because nothing in Reggie's world is that close to tolerance. It's got to be a bigger hole to make it fit. Yeah, or maybe a bigger entrance. We'll see. And on the light front, this is how I'm using this to hold my phone to do the filming. This big light is my main camera light when I can change it onto this hook, or I can change it onto there. I can move it around to wherever I want. And then when I'm here just for a bit of extra light, I use this just to sort of lighten up this corner as well when I'm making, you know, a film there. That thing makes such a difference. Makes such a difference. So when it comes to lights in the house, Alexa, lamp on. Alexa, light on. Oh, that's that one, yeah. Alexa, light off. Alexa, lamp off. Alexa, lamp on. And then the backlights. Alexa, spotlights on. That lightens up the garden. Because it's cold, we've got these doors shut with the blinds in them and the curtains drawn. Alexa, spotlights off. So we've done them. We haven't been very successful with the bulb, actually making the bulb into an Alexa thing. But what we've done now is we've changed it to using the plug power. So we've got like an Alexa plug adapter there and a Alexa plug adapter there as well. Alexa, light on. And that gives us the, that's driven not by the bulb but by the adapter on the plug thing. We've had better success marrying them together, you know. All we do is check that we'll wait for Debbie to come home. I'll give you the story on the yard as well. You'll remember everything here used to be driven by electric. There's the solar light, look. There's the other solar light, just giving us enough light. We go forward, there's another solar light here, and gives us enough solar light here. So that's just enough to be able to get the key in to open the door. So let's open the door and let's go in. I keep meaning to put a solar light here, but we've got electric, so we'll use electric now. We'll use electricity, and we'll just open this door, ready to go through. So let's switch this off again. Now, this one has stopped working, but I think it's just because the sun don't get to it. That stays on for some reason. This comes on, look, and this comes on. So these are still working okay. So let's just open this door, and when we open this door, this one comes on, but then also this one comes up here as well, which is on and part of the door, look. So this one comes on as well. There's one over here. Oh yeah, there's one over here. And there's one there, and they come on, and we've still got these two at the end that come on. And remember, they're not costing us nothing. These are all these, do you remember? These were solar lights. Yeah, these are these solar lights. So, because you've seen those now, well, let's go in, let's switch on the big lights. So we've got a little lamp here, we've got the big, oops, we've got the big light here, haven't we? That lights up this. Let's shut this door a minute. Let's pull this door open because I'm bringing the car in. So the good thing is it lights up the door when you're moving it, and it lights up there, and all this light that you can see here at the moment, it isn't costing us a dime. Well, it's cost to buy them in the first place, you know what I mean. So there's the electric light there. That's electric. We're going to put the car in a minute. That's electric. And then here, look, keep your eye on there. This is a sensor. It's not dark enough. That's the battery light in here. And then when we come through to the garage, we use these. I guess they're LED. These are outside, proper outside weather, handle the weather, or proper shed lights, you know what I mean? So these are meant to be out, or can be outside in a shed. These were the original wall lights on the yard, because remember, before the shed was here, all this was yard, this corner was covered in lights. We've covered them all off. I haven't yet put the other, I haven't taken the other lights away, because I do intend on putting them on electric. So if we do decide we want more light, because we've got something to do or whatever, I've got the option of putting the electric lights on. So come on then, let's put the car away. And we have got lights in the back of here, but they were the yard lights. We had lights all against the wall, but what these are the lights, which is the other side of the tent. There's a light back there, see, and there's a light back here, which is all part of the yard was fully lit up. I am a fan of lights. There's one here, look. Oh, can't see. I thought we could look down there, see the tank. But anyway, some of these are old lights and some of them are new lights. So there's Debbie's car, locked away in the greenhouse, not the greenhouse, in the Clark's garage, out of sight, out of mind, and also keeps the frost off, so you don't have to defrost it. The main thing really about having the Clark's garage is you don't have to defrost your car in the morning. It's fantastic for that. You'd have to scrape your screen on the thing because you just keep it inside there. So let's go and get. And the reason I like these lamps here is, we're here and we're in the dark. Well, make sure, look, you put lamps up before, so if there's somebody coming towards you out of the dark, the sensor light has already caught them, so nobody can come up to you in the dark whilst you're opening or closing, because the lights catch them first. So don't put lights where you are, put lights in the dark, so if somebody's walking towards you in the dark, the lights will find them. Same as here now, look. If there was somebody here, the lights would have caught them. So we are really pleased with these little battery, not little solar lamp things, because it's saving. All right, we bought them. I guess if you're lucky they'll last a year. If you're unlucky if you're lucky they last more than a year. If you're unlucky they last a year. We'll keep an eye on that one for the summer, because I think it's just in a dark corner and the sun don't get to it, but we'll see. And they come on and off pretty quick. You get near them, they find you. So but we definitely think that the battery ones have controlled the electric use, because basically up the top of here now, we don't need electric at all, hardly up here now. So all this light up here isn't costing us anything. It's all solar lights, solar lights, solar lights, solar lights, solar light up here, solar light, and they don't stop on for very long. So solar light. So it's no good if you want to do anything or work on anything, but it's fine for just if you want to get it to a door and put the light on, you know. It does fine on that job. And of course, it's also tells you if there's anybody up there in the dark. So, you know, we know Debbie's on her own and she opens the door to park the car up, but you see how those lights tells her if there's anybody in the dark there before she gets in to be able to put the lights on. And of course, the best thing about it ain't costing us nothing. Well, you know, it's cost us the price of buying the damn things, but you see, it's great, isn't it? So one of the good things of having Alexa in 3 different places, which is the rear garage, this one, and the house, is you can, if you want some light, you can just say, Alexa, spotlights on.
Okay.
And you can put the lights on and switch them off when you're indoors. You don't have to physically get to the switch. So, Alexa, spotlights off.
Okay.
Let's I've got to find this for you, because we've got a little outside light here. Little outside light there for when I go in and out this door, and we've got a little sensor light there for the garden. And the other good thing about these Alexa lights controlled is you can be, you know, down the road, you can be 4 houses away from your house ready to turn in, and you can put your lights on before you even get in. So that's the good thing about it.